In this video, I'm going to show you the fastest and easiest way to get the gold SMGs in Modern Warfare 2. Now, before I jump into the tips, I gotta say that SMGs are probably the easiest weapons to get the gold camo for, so if you're struggling, hopefully this video will help some of you guys out. They're also the most fun to level up and work on, so hopefully you don't have too many problems with the SMGs, but if you need some help, let's jump into what might get you there. So the first thing that you want to make sure you have on is Dead Silence as your field upgrade. This will be extremely useful, as with an SMG, you're generally playing really aggressive, moving around in the enemy spawn, and having a lot of close quarters gunfight situations. So having that Dead Silence will help you move around the map a lot quieter and will help you get these challenges done a little bit quicker. You also want to make sure that you're running the double time perk as well as Ghost. Now, Ghost doesn't make that big of a difference in this game, as most of you guys know. It rarely works, but with double time, it's very useful. You can move around the map quicker, therefore getting your challenges done quicker. So make sure that you are running double time as well as Ghost as your perks. Now, when it comes to game modes for the SMGs, the game mode that you should stick to generally is Shoot House 24/7. At the time that I'm recording this video, Shipment is not currently in the game, and throughout the video with a lot of these challenges, Shipment will be the better option once that is introduced into the game. But for now, Shoot House is all that we have, so Shoot House is what you should be playing to knock out the challenges with the SMGs. A game mode that's extremely useful is Hardpoint and Headquarters. So if you get Shoot House 24/7 with a game of Hardpoint or a game of Headquarters, you'll be able to knock out most of these challenges within that game. Now, starting with one of the more difficult challenges, getting 10 double kills with the SMGs, this can be a little bit of a challenge for some players. I would highly recommend waiting until you get Hardpoint or Headquarters on the Shoot House 24/7 playlist to attempt going for this challenge. You most likely will get a lot of these done without thinking about it. You are allowed 3 seconds in between your kills, so if you take out the first guy, you get 3 seconds to kill the second guy, so you got plenty of time. That's actually a ton of time on Shoot House. But when you're playing a game mode like Hardpoint or Headquarters, you're going to have a lot more opportunities where players are closer together, and it makes it easier to get those double kills knocked out. So if I had to recommend anything, I would say wait until you get Hardpoint, wait until you get Headquarters on Shoot House 24/7 playlist. Now, the next two challenges I'm putting together because they can get done at the same time, and that is hip fire kills as well as point blank kills. Before even attempting these challenges, the first thing you want to make sure is that your class is built for hip fire accuracy as well as hip fire recoil control. So before you even jump into a game, make sure that you're going through all your attachments and putting on attachments that are going to give you a boost to your hip fire accuracy or your hip fire recoil control, and this will help tremendously, and trust me, it makes a massive difference. So make sure you're putting on as many of those attachments as you can. The next thing you want to do is play Shoot House 24/7 upstairs. If you camp upstairs in that building that's on Shoot House that a lot of people sit in the windows of, you want to play those doorways. Waiting right next to those doorways is by far the best way to get the point blank kills, as you'll have multiple players running up there every single game, and you'll be able to fight them from literally point blank, knocking out those challenges as well as getting your hip fire kills, since there's really no need to ADS from that close. So you can knock out your hip fire kills, you can knock out your point blank kills, you might even be able to knock out a couple get kills from behind. So this is the best way to get those challenges done, again, upstairs behind the doorways on Shoot House 24/7. Now, the next challenge is getting mounted kills. This one can be a little bit annoying, as the SMGs obviously don't have that great of range. Instead of mounting on random objects around the map, I think the best way to go about it, because it's an SMG, is to run the deployable cover and kind of play towards the middle of the map. If you're playing an objective based game mode, like let's say the hard points in the middle of the map, you can run up there and throw down a deployable cover and mount on the deployable cover. That way you're a lot closer to the action, and your SMGs actually to take players out, actually able to take them out pretty quickly. If you're sitting on the back where everyone goes for long shots, you're not going to kill anybody mounted on those walls if they're far away, because it's going to take half your magazine just to take them out. So make sure that you're running deployable cover so that you can move towards the middle of the map or towards their spawn, post up on the deployable cover, and get your mounted kills there. It'll make it 10 times easier, and you'll knock these out significantly faster. Now, for the last challenge that a lot of players tend to struggle with is getting kills from behind with the SMGs. If you're playing a standard core game mode, this is where Dead Silence comes in really clutch, because you can constantly just be hitting flanks, but most likely you're not going to be doing that, and you're going to be playing on Shoot House. If you're on Shoot House, the best way to do it is to play upstairs once again, or just play behind the walls on the left or the right side of the map. As most of you guys know, it's a 3-lane map. Players are constantly moving in. If you play those walls and just wait for the players to run around the corners, you can get easy kills from behind, as well as using the same strategy for the point blank kills or hip fire kills upstairs, just camping those doorways, waiting for a player to run through and shooting them in the back. It makes it a lot easier. But I think the right and the left lanes on Shoot House are really, really good options, because you can kind of just lay in a corner right there at those doorways, at those like big open areas, and just wait for players to funnel through, take them out from behind, behind and you'll knock out this challenge pretty quick. But these are the tips and tricks that I have for getting the gold SMGs in Modern Warfare 2. Again, these are probably the easiest weapons to get the gold camo for. But if you were struggling, hopefully this video helped you out. If you guys have any other questions, make sure to leave them down in the comments below, and I'll be sure to check them out and hopefully help you guys some more. But thank you guys so much for all the support. I appreciate the love, and I'll see you guys in the next video.